Hello. How's everyone doing today? Kind of a little bit loud on my end. Let me adjust that. Turn down the gain a smidge. Anyway, hello. Welcome back. Doing some more Last Window today. I enjoy it very much. It's a very neat little game. I like the puzzle game. I'm actually enjoying it a lot more now that I'm not focusing. Listening to you sounded like a pro. Yeah, listen to me. I am a pro. What can I say? I want to hop back into Last Window. It's been a bit. I'm actually enjoying the series a lot more now that I'm not like looking it up as I go, because I was under the impression that the autosave feature sucked. But I've already gotten a game over and it didn't like super screw me, so I'm actually, I don't know, it's nice to go in there without actually knowing what the answer is to stuff. So I'm enjoying it. I like it a lot. In regards to what I said on my platforms, I will be doing a giveaway for Of the Devil Chapter 1. I'll be doing a giveaway on the 5th. That'll be the same day I do a mystery game ranking and discussion stream. So if you want a chance to win the first episode of the Devil, be sure to tune in. I will have the details on how you actually sign up and do anything for a giveaway there. Unfortunately, I think I have to, for the fairness. I'm thinking in my head I might need to ban anyone that I like actually know from being part of the giveaway, but we'll see. I don't see like a super big issue with it, but I might have to. I'll see. It depends. If there's like a big turnout to it, I kind of feel like I want someone like who's not associated with me directly to get this then, instead of it just being. I know I'm gonna play it regardless. Don't worry. This is just to hype up the game. I'm going to be playing Of the Devil Chapter 1 on here. You best believe it. It's gonna be thoroughly loved and smooched, I hope. Because we were very excited for Eden's Garden, and you know how our opinions on that kind of soured the more it went on. But I have a lot of hope and faith in the writing ability of Mr. Brian and Circle. They have yet to let me down on any of their projects, so I can only really be excited for it. But we're not here to talk about that right now. We're here to talk about Kyle Hyde and his beautiful, handsome face as he lays in bed after learning his father was exploded. So let me turn us over to that real quick. We turn it down a smidge for stream. And let's hop into it. I don't know if how ready my voice will be for doing this, but we'll certainly give it the old college try. Oh fuck, I skipped that. Or off to a great start already. As soon as I open my eyes, I can hear my mom's voice echoing in my head. Last night on the phone, she said, "Scarlet Star." No, I never heard your father say that. Still half asleep, I get out of bed, wash my face, and throw on some clothes. I decide to take a stroll to a small park I know 2 blocks from here. Oh, we're going outside. Yeah, it's old news. Old news. The chill air that breezes past me as I sit on the cold bench is kind of refreshing. Definitely helps to wake me up a little bit more. Item: locate the Scarlet Star, which disappeared at Hotel Cape West 25 years ago. No matter how hard I try, I just can't get that mysterious order sheet out of my head. Back in the hotel we go. Can't stay away for long. I think it's about time I checked out the 4th floor. Oh, my knee. Is that the landlady, I assume? Mr. Hyde, hold it right there. Huh? Oh, no, it's her. Betty. Are you ignoring me, Mr. Hyde? I was walking behind you for ages. I tried calling out to you several times, but you wouldn't even turn around. My Sigma energy. Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. Turn the music down a smidge. Looks like you're not as alert as you used to be, Kyle. Maybe there was some truth in what Rex said after all. So, have you found a new place to live yet? I haven't even started looking. You're taking it very easy for someone who will be out on the streets shortly. Well, how about you? When do you plan on moving out? Well, I'm all set to go Friday. I'll be here for Christmas, though. After all, I wouldn't want to miss Santa now, would I? If I moved away before that, how would he know where to deliver my presents? You kidding me? Well, Tony's such a nice guy. He said he'd be my Santa this year. Tony's broke. What's Tony getting you? A rock on the highway? The fuck's Tony gonna do for you? You what? I know, isn't it great? He even said he'd get me the Bella Regina handbag I've been dreaming about. Bella Regina? That a person or something? Oh, come on, Mr. Hyde. Everyone knows Bella Regina. It's the brand that's taken the world by storm. Clothes, handbags, that brand has everything a girl could want. Prices are a bit high, but it's also gorgeous. You seriously think Tony's gonna come through and get this for you? Well, sure, he keeps saying how he's gonna be getting some serious cash any day now. Serious cash, huh? You know, after seeing a movie last night, he asked me what I wanted for Christmas. I thought it'd be rude not to accept his offer to get me something. I hope you know what you're getting yourself into, Betty. He set his sights on you. You shouldn't lead him on if you don't care about him. Well, you don't have to worry about me, Mr. Hyde. Tony knows all too well that he's not my type. I don't think he does, Betty. Betty, I don't know. Listen. Betty, I think you might have made a bit of a miscalculation. Guys are stupid. You can say, oh, you're not my type, and then you give them a chance afterwards, they're gonna fucking heaven and hell. Betty, you killed this man. Oh, did you hear the news? About the jewelry robberies that happened nearby? Was Tony nearby? Yeah, I heard. What happened at a jeweler's very near where I work. I couldn't believe it when I heard. That reminds me, I wonder who that woman in the hat was. Oh yeah, the hat woman. Remember her, she was all ethereal and levitating. Maybe she was paying a visit to one of the tenants here. Hey Betty, did you see a woman wearing a hat hanging around on Thursday night? Kyle, why are you getting involved in other shit? You already got like dad trauma you're dealing with right now. Stop investigating other cases. She might have been visiting someone living here. A woman wearing a hat? Can't say I did, sorry. Oh, never mind then. Alright, well, see you later, Mr. Hyde. Betty says goodbye and makes her way up the stairs. Fucking Betty, man. Huh? Oh, hey, lady. Greetings, Mr. Hyde. Good morning, Miss Patrice. Have you been out? Yeah, I just went for a short stroll. Really, is that so? I'm glad I caught you. I wanted to thank you again for settling your rent. It may not have been as prompt as desired, but at least I got the money in full. If only some of the others could follow your example and do the same. Miss Rivet in 206, for example, she called to ask if I would wait a little longer. And Mr. Wolf, well, he's performed his usual disappearing act. I mean, this is the busiest I've ever been since coming here. And having unreliable tenants is a burden I'd rather not have to bear. Yeah, no, I imagine it's a pain. It certainly is, Mr. Hyde. Oh, and by the way, there's something I have to mention. What is it? Before we vacate the building, we'll be cutting the power to rooms that aren't in use. The 4th floor is scheduled first, it'll have no power as of the 25th. The power to the hallway will be off too, and I'd like you to refrain from going there. Miss Patrice, can I ask you something? That depends, what is it? I like how she knows that I'm gonna fucking go up there and snoop too. She's like, alright Kyle, don't go up there, we're turning off the power, it's gonna be locked. Don't go up there, okay? Oh, okay, yeah, I won't. Would it be possible to see the rooms up there before the power's cut? Well, he's actually very direct about it, huh? And why would you want to do that, Mr. Hyde? Do you have a valid reason? Not really, just wanted to satisfy my curiosity. There really is nothing of interest up there. It was never renovated like the other floors, so it's just as it used to be. I imagine that by now the rooms are literally covered in dust as well. Surely there's no reason why you'd need to go and see those rooms. Well, actually, I've been wanting to take a look up there since moving in. When I heard we'd all be moving out, just thought this would be my last chance. I didn't do this for you, I'm tired of the fucking ads. Thank you. Well, I appreciate you being a lovely little sub. You're a very, very, very proud cultist. Was that very loud? I should be able to turn down alerts a bit. Hold on. There, I set it down to like, I turned it down a bit. I know it must sound strange, but I'd really like to take a look around. Would you make an exception just this once? I'm sorry, Mr. Hyde. Their area is off limits for a reason. It's in a state of disrepair, and if an accident were to befall you, I'd be responsible. Don't cause any unnecessary trouble for me. I have enough to deal with as it is. Yeah, of course you do. In fact, I'd be grateful if you could avoid mentioning this again. The 4th floor is strictly off limits to tenants. That's one of the reasons the fire door was installed. Actually, I've been told rather specifically to leave that floor untouched. The new owners were quite clear about their wishes. Oh, we got new owners already. Personally, I'd find it ridiculous. Why would you want to see these rooms at all? Alright, point taken. Just keeping them off limits takes more efforts than you think. It would have been far more practical to have converted them along with the rest. I mean, why didn't you? What kind of person is the new owner? Without divulging any particulars, let me tell you this. They weren't only interested in the building, but in the land as well. Well, can you tell me who bought it? Well, for obvious reasons, I can't reveal the person's name. But why are you so keen to know about them, Mr. Hyde? I've been thinking about the whole thing. Why is it so important to you? The new owner asked you to leave the 4th floor as it is. But if they're only going to tear the place down anyway... Well, something doesn't feel right about that, so I was curious. I see. Well, it may be strange, but it's entirely up to them what they want to do with their property. Why was the 4th floor not converted? I simply couldn't afford it. After my husband passed away, I was left to fend for myself. I had to use all the money that had been left to me to buy this place. There simply wasn't enough to convert each and every room. If the truth be known, times were very tough here at the beginning. I apologize for taking up so much of your time with our chat, Mr. Hyde. I'll be on my way now. No, come back. Max returns to her room. Huh. So the 4th floor is just as it was 13 years ago. Mr. Hyde, God, I'm so fucking popular. What? Oh, I had to do it to him. Oh, it's you. Can I ask you something? You'd better not be wasting my time. You want to see what's up on the 4th floor, right? I can show you. But you gotta promise me you won't breathe a word of it to Miss Patrice. Are you eavesdropping right now? I wasn't eavesdropping, I just happened to overhear our conversation. Anyway, if you really want to take a look on the 4th floor, I can open the fire door for you and let you in. On one condition, though. Yeah, what's the catch? I want to hear about that guy. Could you be a bit more specific? Well, Rex Foster, I want you to tell me more about him. And I thought I was the curious type. I'm not an information service, you know. Why do you want to know so much about him? Why? Well, because I'm curious, that's all. He's been snooping around here for 2 or 3 days now. He even asked me for some information about a 2nd floor resident. Dylan! I thought I warned you to steer clear of him, he's bad news. Yeah, but Mr. Hyde, if he's such bad news, why did you speak with him in the lobby last night? How did he? So you were listening then there, too? No, I was just in the right place at the right time. I was coming down the stairs and heard voices in the lobby. So you managed to discover that he's an insurance investigator then? Oh yeah, what if I did? Well, and you also figured out that he's been targeting a woman living here. Maybe. You don't have to cover it up, I know what's going on. Then what the fuck do you need me to tell you? You already listened to everything. It's Marie from 206, that's who he's after. I'm right, aren't I? You can tell me. Fucking Dylan, look. I suppose you ever heard that too? Yeah, kinda. Do you think this is some kind of game? Well, I thought so. Looks like I was right on the money this time. Stop jumping to conclusions. Oh, take it easy. There's no need to get worked up over anything. I'm getting a little tired of your bull, Dylan. Speaking to you is just a waste of time and energy. Well, that's a little strong, Mr. Hyde. I'm out of here. What the fuck, Mr. Hyde? Fuck you too then, man. Hang on, what's up with Dylan just now? So that guy's been after Marie from 206. I just said this. Why is Dylan so interested in Marie? Dylan, what's your problem, brother? Hey, you got a moment? What can I do for you? Why are you so interested in Marie anyway? Well, I wanted to make sure. You know, check if my assumptions were correct. And what exactly are your assumptions? Well, for one, that Marie isn't the person everyone thinks she is. There's something you should know, Mr. Hyde. I knew Marie before she moved here. Did you now? Well, that's why I'm curious about her activities. Alright, well, how'd you know her before moving here? It's like this. When her husband was still alive, I did some repair work on the water pipes in the house they used to live in. Seems she doesn't remember me at all, though. My suspicions were raised even back then. I had a strange feeling about her. What do you mean? You see, she and her husband had a really bad relationship. When I was fixing the pipes, they were quarreling almost all the time. When 6 months later, her husband winds up dead. That's about the time the insurance company began looking into her. I'm almost afraid to say it, but I think that Marie may have had her husband murdered to claim the insurance money. So that's what you've been thinking about? Yeah. You seem to be the kind of guy who likes to unravel mysteries. Well, do I? Well, it explains why you were excited when you discovered I was a detective. And when you got wind of Marie's husband dying, you jumped to conclusions. That she must have murdered him in order to claim the insurance money. Well, it's true, I kinda love this sort of thing. You have to admit, it's fun to uncover a secret about somebody. I should punch you in the fucking mouth. If you come with me, Mr. Hyde, I'll let you take a look around the 4th floor. If you're serious about wanting to check out those rooms, meet up there at 4 this afternoon, alright? I got things to do. Hate to see him leave, love to watch him go. The guy's got some serious problems, but I don't want to miss this chance. Gotta get myself up to the 4th floor by 4. Portable. Oh, is that my pager? Better get back to my room. Rachel wants to speak with us. Better not get interrupted on my way to the room. (202) Talk to me, Rach. Light on my answer phone's lit. What to say? Is there a message? I hear a man's voice on the tape. I don't recognize him. If you wish to accept my order, then respond in kind. Who the hell is this guy? Put a penny in the envelope and leave it in the mailbox for room 404. When I receive your response, I will send further information about the item and the client. What the hell? Then I'm supposed to reply to that order sheet? Who sent me the damn thing anyway? I've really got to figure that out. There goes my pager again. Get the message, Rachel. I'll give you a call. Talk to me, Rach. Red Crown, how may I help you? Rachel, it's me. Something up? I got some additional info on Rex Foster that I thought you might like to hear. I also uncovered something about Hotel Cape West. Oh, good work. What's the dirt on Rex? I've made some calls and it seems his reputation precedes him. He's definitely freelance, plus I found that he's contracted on a commission basis. Commission basis? Yes. Seems he makes all his money doing this kind of work. Rumor about him getting brought in to investigate insurance claims. And the insurers ending up not having to issue payouts to the policyholders are also true. Guess the insurance companies must love the guy then. From their point of view, he represents a very valuable commodity. Paying him for his services costs them far less than settling the policy payouts. Well, that makes sense. Hey, Kyle. Is Rex after someone in the building? Yeah, seems to be. Do you know anything about them? It's a woman on the same floor as me, going by the name of Marie Rivet. Marie? So it's a woman he's after. Yeah, 30-something widow who moved here about half a year ago. Are you close to her? Not really. Hardly even spoken to her until now. I did have a chat with her about Rex Foster, though. Him hanging around all the time has really put her on edge. Seems strange you're having these kinds of discussions with people you hardly know. Oh, trust me, I never planned on getting involved, it just kinda happened. Guess you know what you're doing. Can't say I'd trust her, though. Right, tell me, what did you dig up about Hotel Cape West? Hotel Cape West was constructed in 1950, and eventually closed down 13 years ago in 1967. The owner of the hotel at the time was a guy by the name of Michael McGrath. Then, on the final day before the hotel closed down, a party was held by the owner. It was during this party that something terrible happened. Someone was murdered. What do you know about the murder? The victim was Kathy McGrath, the owner's wife. Her body was discovered in a room on the 4th floor. It seems the cause of death was put down to be cyanide poisoning. The person who discovered the body was a man named Peter Rivet, a hotel employee. Peter Rivet? That's the same surname as Marie. Perhaps the most interesting part of all of this is that the case was never solved. And the murderer never caught. That's all I have on it for now. Did you find any dirt on anything that happened 25 years ago? 25 years ago? Yeah, the mysterious order sheet I received read. Locate the Scarlet Star, which disappeared at Hotel Cape West 25 years ago. No, I didn't find anything on that, but I'll start searching. I'll let you know as soon as something pops up. Yeah, I'll be waiting. I love you. Damn it. Fuck, stupid. So the murder 13 years ago took place on the 4th floor of this building. The person who discovered the body was an employee of the hotel. Sounds too convenient, but could it have been Marie's late husband? Something Dylan said has got me thinking too. Maybe Marie is hiding something. She is, I need to know exactly what it is. Well, for now I need like a coin. Doesn't look like the right coin to put in the envelope. Well, what's the right coin that I need? I need like a quarter, right? Do a little looking around for now. Oh, can I talk to Marie maybe? Hello, Marie. Oh, there she is. What is it, Mr. Hyde? I think I know something about the bugging device we discussed. Probably a good idea we talked about it. Of course, please come in. Yeah, let's talk. Marie, I found out that the device you spotted is part of Rex's handiwork. Just as I suspected. To make matters worse, this wasn't the only one he planted. There was another device in Lucky's cafe near the seat you usually sit at. Oh my. Why would he do something like that? What possible reason could he have? Marie, I need you to be absolutely honest with me. If you can think of a reason why he'd be after you, you have to let me know. Just what are you implying, Mr. Hyde? That I'm some sort of liar? I just need to be sure. You have any idea? Can you think of why he'd target you like this? I don't know why you insist on asking me the same thing over and over. I have no idea. I'm asking because I want you to tell me the truth. Mr. Hyde. Someone told me that you and your late husband weren't on the best of terms. Who? I think you're hiding something, Marie, and I think it's time you came clean. I had an interesting chat with Rex last night. You were talking with him? Yeah. I tried to get him to stop pestering you and leave. Did you succeed? Not quite, but he told me some really interesting bits of information. Actually, he warned me about getting tied up in your business. What on earth did he mean by that? He seems convinced that you're perpetrating some kind of insurance fraud. Give me 1 second. Water. My throat's gonna need it. I can already feel the gruff detective voice breaking down my walls. Destroying me. Killing me from within. He seems to be convinced that you're perpetrating some kind of insurance fraud. Fraud? So tell me, did you know that he worked as an insurance claims investigator? Mr. Hyde, If you did know, why the hell didn't you remember it earlier? Would have saved a lot of time and trouble. And Marie, is there any truth to what Rex told me? Well, is there? Marie. Come on, look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes. Damn it, look me in the eyes when I'm speaking to you. Mr. Hyde, please tell me what that awful man said to you. Let me be clear, I don't trust the guy and sure as hell don't believe his story entirely. But I need to get a better idea of the facts from your perspective. I need to know more about when your husband and brother died. Mr. Hyde, please. I'm not trying to commit fraud. Rex told me all about you, Marie. He told me how 13 years ago, after your brother died in the accident, you became the sole beneficiary of the insurance policy payout. Seems the insurance company started getting suspicious from that point. That's a total lie. Marie. So is Rex making this all up? Of course he is. Do you mean to say that you'd take his version of events over mine, Mr. Hyde? He's employed by those companies purely to discredit claims and void payments. I can just imagine all the horrible things he's saying about me. I'm not like that. I was already dragged through all this 13 years ago. I got the info I needed. Are you trying to commit insurance fraud? Why would I even consider doing that? Not the kind of person you think I am? Oh, Marie. I don't trust her, but I don't know if being passive is the best course of action to get information here. I don't know, let me try playing into it. Well, no, but if you don't start giving me absolute facts, what choice will I be left with? Actually, I want you to believe me, Mr. Hyde. And I'd like to tell you everything, but part of it is very difficult for me. Okay, that was a good call. Good call. This already happened 13 years ago. 13 years ago, my brother, Mike Porter, died in a car accident. The brakes in his car failed and he plunged off a cliff. After he died, I was truly alone. He was the closest person I had to a parent. The only other person who took care of me like he did was Peter. On the morning of Mike's funeral, Peter gave me an envelope he'd gotten from Mike. Inside, I found details of the insurance premium Mike had taken out prior to his death. I was the sole beneficiary of this, but it was a small comfort for losing my brother. Peter told me that Mike wanted nothing more than for me to be happy and secure, and had made provisions that would enable me to live alone without having to worry. The ring you kindly found for me was a present from my beloved Mike. I see. The company that held Mike's policy began to pay out the premium. Before long, they stopped making the payments. Despite the police investigation concluding that his death was accidental, the insurance company believed otherwise and began their own investigation. Mr. Hyde, can you imagine the hardships I've had to endure to claim Mike's money? To claim it was rightfully mine? Did they send someone to keep tabs on you then? Yes, they did. But no matter how hard they tried, they couldn't find any proof that the car crashed. It was anything other than an accident. Eventually, I received the entire payment. Of course, there were still plenty of people who doubted me, but I just had to endure it. During that trying time, it was only Mike's friend Peter who stood by me. After the insurance had been paid out full, Peter and I got married. Ah, so that's how it happened. I want nothing more than to forget that terrible time, but even when I feel I finally put it all behind me, this happens. I can assure you, Mr. Hyde, fraud's something I would never, ever consider. You have to believe me, don't listen to that rat Rex Foster. Oh, Marie. You gotta make me believe. It just doesn't add up. How could two people close to you die in near identical ways? Moreover, they both left you substantial sums of money. But that's how it happened. They were both victims of similar accidents, and both cared for me enough to take out insurance policies that would ensure my security. They loved me and didn't want to see me suffer even after they were gone. Just like my brother, Peter also took out his policy without telling me. I honestly had no idea that I would receive further payout after Peter died. I don't know, lady. What could be so difficult for you? If I tell you, will you hear me out? I wouldn't ask if I had no intention of listening. If there's something you've been holding back, now's the right time to let me know. There is something. Well, as suspected, time to talk. Yes, you're right. Half a year ago, Peter had lost his life and the police called me. Actually, I cried and cried, but deep down, part of me felt like I had been released. The only rational explanation was that I was feeling pleased to be apart from Peter. Oh, you didn't like Peter, did you? How did you find out about Peter's policy? It was after Peter died and I moved here. I was going through his stuff and came across the policy information documents. When I read the details, it all became clear and I froze. Peter had done exactly what Mike had done before him and taken out a policy in secret. Mr. Hyde, after Mike died 13 years ago, I was left to fend for myself. That is until Peter started looking after me. We wed after the insurance money from Mike's policy paid out, but I was still unsettled. Did he really love me, or did he have another motive for marrying me? After all, I'd just been awarded a very substantial amount of money. It was on my mind all the time from the moment we moved in together until he died. After we got married, Peter began to use Mike's money to fund a business venture. At first it went well, but as time went on, things took a turn for the worst. We started arguing about money a lot of the time. Each time we had an argument, I felt myself drifting away from him one step at a time. If I had known from the start that he had his eye on the money Mike left me, I would have distanced myself from him more. It would have been an easy decision. I would have realized that this was not the kind of person I needed in my life. The most ironic part of this whole story is before I could discuss things with Peter, he was gone. Brakes failed while he was driving and his car plunged into a cliff. It was virtually identical to what befell my brother Mike. They had one thing in common. Both decided to take out secret insurance policies. They both named me as the person to receive the money in the event of their deaths. That's why I'm being investigated for fraud. I've told them time and again. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. So you say. I still got one more thing to ask you, Marie. About the incident that happened in the hotel 13 years ago. Why did you pretend you didn't know about it when we spoke yesterday? Especially seeing as your own husband, Peter Reve, was the one who discovered the body of the murdered individual. Mr. Hyde! Well, it's true he was the person who discovered the body on the 4th floor. But he wasn't alone. Mike was there with him. They discovered the body together. I'm sorry I lied to you about this yesterday, Mr. Hyde. I just wasn't ready to talk about the subject. So what happened? After discovering the body, Mike wasn't the same. He began to act strangely. Next thing I knew, he had died in a car accident. I strongly believe that had he never made the discovery, he'd still be alive today. I might have to agree with you on that one. It seems oddly suspicious that 2 witnesses got killed. Mr. Hyde, now you know pretty much all there is to know about my past. Please don't make me go through it all again. Oh, Marie. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I'm tougher than I look. Why do I have the feeling I've heard that somewhere before? Right, it was after Dad died and we moved to New York. My mom said exactly the same thing to me. You try not to spend too much time thinking about it. Remember, we only got a few more days in this building. If you find you need to get anything off your chest, give me a call. You'll listen to what I have to say? Yeah, sure. You need to talk to someone. Mr. Hyde. Alright, I know this is tough, but can I ask you one more thing? Did either Peter or Mike ever have a conversation with you that mentioned Scarlet Star? Scarlet Star? Well, they mentioned the word star, I think. I see. If I recall correctly, it was while they were working. Distinctly remember that word being mentioned. My brother and husband used the word along with the others working in the hotel. Do you remember what kind of meaning it had? It was sort of like a secret code, linked to closing down party. What kind of party was it? Sorry, but that's something I just can't help you with. That's all I can remember. Alright, no problem. Well, thank you for being very helpful. Anyway, I gotta bounce. Of course. Marie's husband and brother both seem to be connected to the incident 13 years ago. Also, the word star that was used by the hotel staff then has some significance. Maybe that mysterious order sheet came from someone connected to the hotel too. I can't figure out who sent it yet, but I can send back a response. Reach into the envelope and take out a piece of paper inside. Now I have an empty envelope. I fold the order sheet and slide it into my pocket. Right, to reply I'm gonna need a penny. Don't have one on me, though. I'd better head back to my room and see what I can dig out. You can surely get change for like a quarter. You got a quarter on you. You're good. Why do we always have to look at our room like a little creature? Like a dubious little creature. Let's see, I know we have the piggy bank in here. It's a piggy bank shaped like Pinky Rabbit or a Pinky Bank. My beloved Pinky Bank has a coin slot on the back of its head. Pretty sure there's some change inside. Need to get at that money in the Pinky Bank, but I'd prefer not to have to break it. So you got anything I can use? No. How do I get you out of there? I'll use my bugging device. I like my suits, they're very comfy. I don't have loose change anywhere? Small round table next to my bed. I just need a penny, man. I just need a penny. One of these days, I'll get out of the habit of leaving an empty beer can laying around. Should really clear away these empty bottles of booze. But the sofa means a lot to me. Spent a lot of relaxing nights together. Take it with you when you leave. Don't let them take that from you. A chest with 3 drawers next to the left of the speaker. Spare key for my room. Some letters piled up in the back of the drawer. Lucky Cafe matchbooks in it. Nothing useful. Where the hell am I supposed to get a coin? There's a cardboard box under the table with the Red Crown logo on it. Full of the crap Ed gave me to sell. Oh, I haven't looked in here yet. Snow globe. How festive. He's shaking it looks like a little snow's falling around. Nice. Ed always says seasonal items sell the best. Little pocket camera. Portable and easy to use. Wish I could afford one. Tube of glue. I think it's more industrial style glue. Takes time, but it works on wood and paper. Concentrated detergent. Removes any sign of dirt or stains. Why do I need bleach if I have this? That underneath. Oh, it's just for the box. What is that? Surface cleaner. Only Red Crown is cheap enough to sell surface cleaner in a miniature tin like this. Tin of wax. Thing will make anything shine like the sun, apparently. Powerful bleach. Gets rid of stubborn stains in an instant, not to be used on colors or patterns. So it's useful on white stuff. Great, why does it stink of strawberries? Solar calculator. Stores sunlight and uses it to power the calculator, or something. Not cheap, though. Security lock. Twice as good as any lock. Just put it on your door and see. It's Byron blurb there. A pen that writes in invisible ink. So whatever you write down disappears after a while. Right, how do you make it appear again? That sounds awesome, I want that. Super strength adhesive. Quick drying and made to work on plastics and glass. But keep it away from me. He knows he's gonna get up to shenanigans with it. Doorknob set with a lock. Selling doorknobs door to door? Is this Ed's idea of a joke? Joke? Maybe I can use this ruler. Ooh. I take the small ruler out of the box. That's everything. I'll take a. I didn't even know. When did we get that? Let's see if I can't get that route. Those little coins out with my ruler, my handy dandy ruler. I sure hope this works. Let's see, I'm not even visualizing how this is gonna work. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I see. Come on. I got one. Come on. I need to finagle it. Okay. Come on. That one. There we go. I got my penny. Pick up 3 coins. There you are. Now I got a penny. Pretty sure I got all the coins out. Well, there's that. Let me get my handy dandy Empty envelope with my penny. And I think we're all set to go then. Get the fuck out of here. Super speed! Super speed! Envelope with a coin. Lots of the mailboxes have been sealed shut with tape. Need to put the response into this mailbox. Alright, we'll take the tape off. Oh, does it have to be a careful maneuver? Careful. Careful. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, that's all sorted. Gotta sit it out and wait for the reply to arrive about the Scarlet Star and the reward. Clock, I gotta go meet my boy upstairs. My little eavesdropper. After I reach my room, I slump on the sofa and mull over the order sheet. Hotel Cape West closed down about 13 years ago. The party before the closure, during which a time a murder took place. Staff at the hotel had a secret code, star, that they used. What connection can this all have to the order sheet? 4 o'clock already. Suppose I better get going. Wouldn't want to keep Dylan waiting. Let's zoom out of here. Super speed! Super speed! Hey, Dilly. Hey, Dylan. Hey, Mr. Hyde. Been waiting for you. Well, I'm here now. Let's get the show on the road. Well, you're on your own, I'm afraid. I'm not going in. You'll have to go in on your own. Well, I thought we agreed you'd show me around in there. That's what you said earlier. No, I never said that. Maybe you weren't listening to me? I said I'd let you in. I'll give you a guided tour. So you'll let me in? Yeah, I said I'd tell you about how to get through the fire door. Alright, got it. If you know how to get through the door without setting off the alarm, you'll never have to deal with Miss Patrice getting upset if you go in there. Oh, music to my ears. Well, the first thing you need to do is disable the alarm. It's real simple. All you need to do is turn off the switches on the control panel. Sounds simple enough, and I've used the panel before. Right, nearly forgot about that. Let's move on to the next part. You'll need to disable another panel before you can get the door open. Oh, there's another one? There's a lever in a box to the right of the door. If this is turned off, you'll be able to open the door. You follow? Yeah, no, I think I got it. Also, please bear in mind that the knob on the reverse of the door is broken. So make sure you don't get stuck in there, because you won't be able to get back out. Oh, great. There's a toolbox there to the door if you look inside. If you need to look inside, you'll find a doorstop. Once you got the door open, I recommend using that to prevent it from closing on you. That should be all you need to avoid getting trapped in there. I'll make a point of remembering it. I'll be in the hallway of the floor below, making sure that nobody tries to come up here. Good plan. Then, once 30 minutes have passed, I'll come and get you. I'll reset the lever, and you disabled after, and reactivate the alarm. One last thing, try not to make any noise while you're in there. It just draws attention. You wouldn't want Miss Patrice to come looking for you. Well, you got that right. Alright, I'll leave you to it. Dylan makes his way towards the stairs and disappears out of sight. What a kind fellow. What's not going to be kind is that I have to actually pull off this maneuver again. Control panel on the wall for operating the fire alarm. Oh, thank God it didn't make me do it. I should do it. No more annoying alarm sound. My ears should thank me. Now I need to get this. There's a toolbox fixed to the wall. Hey, give me the door stopper. The wooden door stop inside the toolbox. Oh, that's the door stop Dylan told me about. Yummy. That wrench looks pretty old. Must have seen a lot of use in a place like this. It's a blackened set of pliers. There's a case on the wall with a glass cover. Inside the case is the fire bell and some kind of lever. Well, we probably need to unscrew that, so let's get my screwdriver. Handy dandy. Must be the other control panel Dylan was on about. Right, so Dylan said you just need to pull the lever inside the box. Let's see here. Oh my God, man! Why did you let that fall? Damn it. Can't believe I dropped the cover. Huh? What the fuck, Kyle? Jesus, you dumbass! Mr. Hyde, what the hell are you playing at? Didn't I ask you not to make any loud noises? Sorry about that. Wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. If Miss Patrice comes up here, we're gonna look around. We're gonna be in serious trouble. Yeah, so you keep saying. Huh? Oh no. Miss Patrice! What are you both doing here? I told you she'd hear us. Quit making the racket. Frank, too. Oh no, everyone's coming. Hey, excuse me? How long do I have to put up with their terrible noise? Damn, now Becky? It's not gonna end well. Should have been more careful. Would someone explain to me what all this noise is about? Well, it's, Mr. Hyde? Me? So it was your handiwork, was it? Please give it a rest. You're getting on everyone's nerves. Mr. Hyde, didn't I make myself perfectly clear before? Seems you choose to snoop around despite my wishes. Get your things and leave at once. To be fair, Dylan did warn me this could happen. How can I be so careless? One last thing. Don't fucking drop the thing when you unscrew it. You wouldn't want Miss Patrice to come kill you. Damn. Everyone worked up like this, there's no way I can investigate the Scarlet Star. That's how my story ended. Pose. Alright, let's try that again. Get the door stop. Now as for this. Do not unscrew it. Whoa, cover just came off. Oh, there's no way. Do I have to, like, hit the lever while I have this, like... Oh, no. Won't stay open. Oh, fuck me. Oh, no. Oh, God. I have to glitch the system again. Hold on. Give me 1 second, everyone. I need to... Oh, no. Hold on, I'll give you the BRB real quick. We're good. We're good. We got it. There's a screwdriver method. We're safe. That should do it. Now the lever's turned off. Now the fire door should open. Thank you for the 5 big booms. Boom! 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 There you go. We used the door jammer. Let me open this up. So this is the 4th floor. Seems what I heard was right. Still just like a hotel up here. Okay, time to have a look around. Well, first let me put the door jam in. Yeah, don't forget my little... Place the door stop underneath the fire door. There we go. That should do it. Not forgetting that. I like the music up here. What's not opening? Door's locked. No way anyone's gonna come to the door. It's imbuzzable. The fuck? The fuck you talking about, Kyle? Imbuzzable. Won't open. Door's locked too. I better not have come up here for nothing. I died in another timeline for this. Elevator. I tried pushing the elevator call button a few times, but the door doesn't open. I didn't even know we had an elevator. What was that? That scared me. This one won't open either. It's locked. Good and proper. What the fuck? Huh? This room seems to be unlocked. 404, I think that's the guy who sent us the message, too. Hello? There's a lot of footprints around here. There's a distinctly moist smell in here. The hotel rooms have been left like this for all these years. The coffee table with rounded edges. The striped pattern on the sofa is looking pretty faded. You can barely even tell what parts of this armchair are dirt and which are stripes. All the dust doesn't help. My face is hidden behind all the dirt on this mirror, and I think it might be an improvement. There's a wash basin in the corner of the room. Cupboards and underneath it, but I can't open them. They're broken. The cupboard? We have every here. Some large bundles of old newspapers are stacked up in the corner. Some parts look too damaged to read. They're really old newspapers. The desk in this room is relatively small. It's also discolored and a little bit unstable. Some pieces of paper are scattered around the desk. These are all sheets of Hotel Cape West headed writing paper. There are visible handprints on the desk and some of the papers. Someone must have been searching around here, other than myself, I mean. The hell's this? Looks like an old card of some sort, but it's hard to tell because of all the dust. I can just about make out the star symbol underneath the layer of dust. Also got the Hotel Cape West written on it. kind of card is this? Can't make out the letters clearly enough. Whoa! Gonna have to get rid of all the dust. Never seen so much dust in one place before. Oh, do I need the blow button? Hold on. I don't remember what I have set to my blow button. Is it P? Did I have P? Oh, I just loaded a save. God damn it. Why is P? Wait, what? Why is that my fucking hotkey to like load? What the fuck? Why would that be my... What? How is that load save? In what world is that load save? What the quick load is P? That's hot ass. That's not fair. Well, at least I didn't mean it to be failure. Hold. Yeah, just get this out of the way. Knock that down. I'm not a failure. Stop calling me a failure. I couldn't have known. Why'd I knock on it? Don't worry, we got the power of the Nintendo DS to speed this up. Not far, it wasn't too far back. It was just an inconvenient amount of time. Alright, put the doorstop on. Yeah, put that in there. Yeah, doorstop's all good. Let's reinvestigate this room now. A quick save in here. All the mystery and intrigue is gone now. Okay, give me this. M. There we go. There we go. I love Judge Fleischer. Who's Judge Fleischer? Or Fleischer? Fleischer? Writing on the previously dust-covered card reads, "We would like to thank you for your patronage of the Hotel Cape West over the years. And in an attempt to show our gratitude, hereby invite you to attend a final party. To mark the official closure. If you're able to afford the time, we look forward to your attendance. On December 10th, 1967. Hotel Cape West manager, Michael McGrath." So it's a party invitation from 13 years ago. Party on the night of December 10th, 1967. That left Kathy, the wife of the manager, dead. Yoink. Huh? Had to do it to you. Mr. Hyde? We're almost out of time. You should come out soon. The time up already? Just about. The longer you stay in there, the more likely we are to get caught by Miss Patrice. Better come out right away. Yeah, no, I get the message. Too bad, but better cut my losses for now. I got something out of it. It's not a complete L. So how was the 4th floor? Did you find anything good in there? Unfortunately not, just a load of rooms filled with dust. Not exactly the result you were hoping for. I tell him everything I did up there, chat could go on for ages. Before I forget, even though you know how to get into the 4th floor now, try not to go up there when there are people around. You don't want to get found out by another tenant, especially Miss Patrice. That makes sense to me. Alright, well I have to go now. Dylan says his piece and leaves. He's got a point. Last thing I need is people prying into my business. I think I'll hold back for a bit before making a return trip. 5 o'clock. Where did the day go? Well, let's get the fuck out of here. You damn fool! I can hear some raised voices coming down further the hallway. What's going on here? The old man's not happy with Shaggy. Looks like Tony and Frank are having a bit of a disagreement about something. He can't catch a fucking break with anyone on this floor. Dude. Super speed! You're wasting your breath. I know exactly what you did. I'm telling you, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, man. Well, just admit it, you half-wit. Admit what? How many times do I have to say it? You have no idea what you mean. Hey. Tony, you want to explain what's going on? Hide! It's nothing, just a bit of a communication problem. Is that how you explain it? Well, the old fool's accusing me of being a thief again. I don't know, Tony, maybe you're a thief. You're a shifty-looking guy, that's why I'm asking you about the thief. You own up to what you did, and we can put this matter behind us. Well, how can I own up for something I didn't do? Better stop throwing those accusations around real quick. I don't care how old you are. I'll take this to the next level. Yeah, Tony, maybe you should calm down there, tough guy. Yeah, you beat the shit out of an old man, you're real tough. You start throwing your fists around, you're gonna regret it later. When he gets agitated, he soon resorts to his fists. He's simply that kind of person. I'm warning you, Gramps. See what I mean? Oh, Mr. Raver. I'm not trying to interfere, but you might want to take this discussion elsewhere. Shouting at each other out in the corridor is just gonna annoy the others. A good suggestion, Mr. Hyde. Tony, this is not over. We will continue this later. Frank utters out his farewell and leaves. Senile old fool. Tony, mind telling me what the hell that was all about? Well, same old crap. Why are you accusing you? You sure you didn't do anything to set him off? I haven't done anything, man. He's got his facts wrong. Not really surprising at his age. You got any idea why he's on a warpath? It's his tape recorder. The one he always carries around with him during his strolls. I can't say I've noticed it, but what's it like? One of those small ones, that kind that fits in your hand. When he's on his walkabouts, he always has it in his hand. Seems to spend a lot of time walking around muttering stuff into that thing. Everyone in the building's seen him doing it. Anyway, he started grilling me because the thing's gone missing. Yeah, why do you assume that you had anything to do with it? I don't know, we only bumped into each other by accident. That's all it took to set him off, the damn old crank. Yeah, where'd you run into each other? He was in the lobby, just after he'd come up from the basement. When was it? I'm not sure. Is it important? It'd be better if you could tell me. Pretty sure it's just after 4. Can't believe I'm being put through this again. Why do people always figure I'm to blame? Tony. So you're absolutely positive you had nothing to do with the tape recorder going missing? I tell you, man, I'm clean. Look, I gotta get out of here for a bit. Get some fresh air. Later, Hyde. Oh, Tony, you totally are a thief in some capacity. Not a good one, but I know you didn't do this. It's got Frank so worked up. Something fishy about this. Almost like he's hiding something. Well, I want to go find that tape recorder. Away! Okay, that was our footsteps. Jesus. Why is it? Why are they like gunshots? There's an old TV down here. Won't turn on. Not sure why I tried, since there's no reason it would be plugged in. These shelves here have all sorts of things on them, even a pair of flashlights. The dusty old lamp. Looks like it's been here for a long time. Cardboard box. Looks smaller than the others. Nothing too interesting here. Dude, the fucking footsteps, man. They're freaking me out. Rickety old chair could do with being thrown out. Bet all this old furniture could tell a story. Shame I don't speak furniture. Thanks, Kyle. An open box on top of the cabinet. One of those wooden cabinets. I really love cabinets. You wipe this one off a bit, I bet you could still use it. The poor lonely looking footstool in the corner. Legs don't feel too stable. I think its life as a footstool might be over. Dude, every time the bullets. Yeah, nothing in here. All clear in here, it looks like. Anyone in the closet? Locker in the corner. I think I'll take a look inside. There's a handy supply of detergent in a basket at the bottom of the locker. Nothing in the trash but some screwed up pieces of paper. Oh, I think I saw what I'm looking for. What's that? Something under the table? Could it be? It's a tape recorder. Appears to be slightly cracked, possibly from dropping it on the floor. Pick up the broken tape recorder. Must have cracked when it fell from the table. Just better return it to the owner. Easy peasy. I like solving problems for people. No one can be fucked to go get their stuff when they drop it. But I have my happy speed up music now, so it's okay. Were you 3 or 6? I forget. Buzzcut joke? No. Easy. Hold on. No, not this door. I think you're one of like... No, you're right above me, aren't you? Not in. What a pain. Too busy searching for your recorder to actually get it back, huh? Come on. Can't knock it till I tried it. Damn. Well, where is that rascal? Where is that goofball? That's my pager. I'm dead back to my room. Good old Rach got me. I didn't care about that old man anyway. He can stay lost. Zoom! Zoom! What if she's in my room, waiting for me lovingly? Red Crown, how may I help you? It's me. You got an update for me? Yeah, I've unearthed some extra information on Rex Foster. Yeah, what you got? Before he went into insurance investigations, he worked as a reporter for a magazine. What kind of magazine? It was called Los Angeles Beat. It was a weekly publication that covered current affairs. Looks like it was pretty classy, too. How does a guy working for a decent magazine like this end up doing dirty work? That's the question. You got anything on the hotel? Not yet, I'm afraid. I've still got a few leads to follow up on, though. Yeah, understood. Oh god, my throat! I didn't mean to have you work through Sunday, Rachel. It's no problem. I didn't have any plans anyway. Plus, it's nice to hear your voice. Yeah, yours too. Oh, she likes me! Oh, I nearly forgot. Better go and see if Frank's back. Not really necessary, game. Make me come all the way back down here. Do a simple phone... Oh, the hell? Tony's door's open. Frank, did you bust into his room? I'll just take a look through the gap in the door. I can see the back of Frank. What the hell's he doing in there? Oi, Frank! Damn! What are you doing in here? That's a fucking, like, horror movie still right there. Hey! What is it? The hell are you doing in here? I can assure you I'm not doing anything that could be considered illegal. Not that it's any of your business, anyway. Yeah, I ain't interested in being lied to. Tell me the truth. This is Tony's room and I don't see him around. How'd you get in here and why are you in here? Hey! You won't find what you're looking for here. Would you care to explain how you can be so sure? I found your tape recorder. You what? There's no reason why you need to search Tony's room. If you've got it, please return it to me at once. I have something extremely important in that tape recorder. Yeah, I'll give it back to you. Before I do, I'd like you to answer my questions. Tell me what's on the tape recorder. Why should I share the details of my private property with you, Mr. Hyde? Now you listen to me, old man. More importantly, how did my tape recorder come into your possession in the first place? I found it on the floor in the laundry. You did? You told me you went to the laundry today, didn't you? Are you maybe beginning to realize that you got the wrong man? Perhaps now you can tell me why you were so quick to point the finger at Tony. Well, isn't it obvious? He looks like the kind of person who goes around lying and stealing. He has a criminal record, too. How do you know about that? Once a person has committed such crimes, it's very hard to break the habit. He might think he wants to put all that behind him and start a new life, but he can't. I don't think it's up to you to make that decision. Of all the people who want to start a new life, there's always some that succeed. I think the numbers are very low, though. In Tony's case, I'd say it's next to impossible. He can't change, at least not until he feels genuine remorse for his shady past. What'd he do? Tell me, what do you think Tony did? He's responsible for a violent incident that caused a lot of pain and suffering. And when did this take place? Actually, it happened twice. The first time was 5 years ago, and the second 4. He was also arrested for theft, but there wasn't enough evidence to convict him for it. Yeah, tell me, how do you know so much about Tony's past? I've got friends in the police force, Mr. Hyde. They give me information. What is it? Are you trying to say that you're an ex-cop? About time you pieced that together. I worked on the LA police force right up until I retired. And now I'm beginning to make sense of all this. Mr. Raver. What? I don't really give a damn if you were a cop once or not, but I strongly recommend you stop assuming people are guilty without gathering all the facts. Tony didn't take your tape recorder, and he had nothing to do with it. Searching his room won't make a blind bit of difference, because I already found it elsewhere. It was on the floor in the laundry all along. Here, this it, right? What happened to the case? It's cracked! I guess it must have cracked when it fell off the table and hit the floor. Hang on. Where's the tape that was inside? I have no idea. That's how it was when I picked it up. I see. I may have misjudged you a little, Mr. Hyde. I want to thank you for returning this. I'm not interested in your thanks. Maybe you should try giving Tony an apology instead. Once the tape is safely back in my possession, I shall do just that. Someone did take the tape out of his recorder. Frank says his piece and leaves. So Frank's tape's gone missing. More importantly than that, he left this room practically upside down. Maybe I better clear away some of this before Tony gets back. That's very nice of you, Hyde. I wouldn't. Fuck Tony. The Tapes scattered across the floor all have labels reading audition. Wonder what his songs are like. Huh? The letter paper. I don't believe it. The same as the order sheet I received. What's Tony doing with paper like this? Huh? Bro! Hey, hide! Sorry for coming into your room without permission. Don't sweat it, it's no problem. Really? It's just me and I just met Old Man Raver. He told me you found his tape recorder and returned it to him. Yeah, that's right. He also said that he came to see me. Noticed that the door is open. You came in when you saw him inside and asked him some questions. That pretty much covers it, right? Yeah, pretty much. Did you hear anything about the tape, Tony? What tape? Frank said that there was a tape inside the tape recorder, but it's missing now. Well, yeah, I did actually say something like that. Don't know where it could be, though. Tony doesn't know anything about it either. Maybe it's time you eased up on playing detective, Hyde? Stop thinking about this tape and take it easy. Now I stopped to think about it, it's been quite a while since you've been in the room. Yeah. One more thing though, Tony. Yeah? Did you leave a letter in my door a little while back? A letter? Nothing to do with me. Never even considered writing you a letter, man. Tell me the truth, right? It'll cross my heart. I mean, I write letters from time to time, just not to you. Yeah, who do you write to? Well, thought you'd have guessed by now. I write them to Betty. I've got this plan for us too. Give each other Christmas presents and all that jazz. Problem is, I just can't seem to get the wording right. Tell me, Tony, where'd you lay your hands on that letter paper and envelope? Well, they were given to me. By who? Well, I got them from Dylan. You know, the guy from the third floor? Hey, Hyde, why don't you hang here for a while? I'll let you hear the latest song. Yeah, no, I'll take a rain check on that one. I got a few things I need to sort out. Oh, okay, maybe next time. Damn it. They always leave me. I wanna go kick Dylan's ass. Huh? I had to do it to him. Hey, Mr. Hyde. Dylan, I wanted to ask you something. Ask me something? What is it? Did you give Tony letter paper and an envelope? Yeah, that was me, alright. Is there some sort of problem? I just wondered where you got them from. Actually, they were given to me too. I get them as a present for all my hard work. They were from Miss Patrice. Is that right? I figured I had no use for them, so I passed them on to Tony. I see. You haven't put a letter in my door recently? A letter? Well, certainly not me. Why would I be writing you letters? If I have something I need to say to you, I'd rather just come and say it. Yeah, I expect you would. Why are you asking me anyway? It's nothing. I was just thinking about something. If you're real curious about something to do with that letter set, maybe you should pay a visit to Miss Patrice and ask her directly. In fact, I was on my way there. Shall we pay her a visit together? Together? Well, I have to see her anyway to return something I borrowed from her. Come on, let's go. Fair enough. So is Miss Patrice the mastermind of this? Oh god, he's right next to me. I can feel him breathing down my neck. Where's the French guy? I haven't seen him in a while. Oh, I wasn't expecting to see the both of you. Is there something I can help you with? It's nothing special. We just bumped into each other as we were both heading here. I came over to return these to you. Here you go. What were those keys for? Why, thank you, Dylan. Alright, well, I can leave you both to it. See you later. I know your ass ain't going anywhere, Dylan. You're gonna be listening from the fucking stairs. Dylan hurries off. Oh, what were those keys? They're spare keys to the apartments. Dylan occasionally has need to borrow them from me. For one, it's necessary for when he's doing certain types of maintenance. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. So, Mr. Hyde, to what do I owe the pleasure? Just wanted to ask you something, actually. Oh, and what might that be? Did you give Dylan a letter set? A letter set? Oh, yes, I remember. Yeah, I did give him one. I see. Yes, I remember it clearly now. Can you recall where you got it from? Why, Mr. Hyde, would you like the set too? If that's the case, I'm going to have to disappoint you. That was the last one I had. If you're really keen, though, you could try buying one yourself. If memory serves, they're on sale at the local drugstore. They aren't very expensive either. Interesting, so I can pick up an identical set quite easily. Well, so much for that. Have you left a letter in my door recently? A letter? I put a copy of the closure notice in your mailbox, but nothing more. Have you not checked it yet? No, I already read the letter. Well, that's good to hear. Is that all you came here to ask me, Mr. Hyde? Yeah, that's just about it. Sorry to have bothered you. Oh, actually, there was something. Oh, there was? Oh my god. Mr. Wolf from room 201 has promised to settle his rent after all. Well, Tony said that, did he? He did. He called me earlier to assure me that he'll be settling his debt soon. Oh, that's good news. It is. Well, now I must be going. Max returns to the comfort of her room. Nine o'clock. Yeah, me too, man. Return to my room and throw myself onto the sofa. Just can't get it out of my head. Who could have sent me that order sheet? Doesn't matter how hard I think about it, there's no answer in sight. Guess I should set my mind to uncovering a little bit more about the Scarlet Star first. I think it's time for me to take another look around the 4th floor. Ooh. Being sneaky. Zoom! Zoom! I'll turn this off first. The alarm system has been switched off. Who did this? The door already open? Strange, the fire door's open. Like whoever's in there had the sense to use the doorstop too. And to find out who it is. Well, it'd have to be Dylan, right? I recognize that figure. Hey! Ugh! What are you doing here? Frank, what are you doing up here, buddy? Why are you so evil? Mr. Raver, what brings you all the way up here? And just how has that got to do with anything with you? No, it hasn't, but isn't the 4th floor off limits to everyone? I'm well aware of that, but I could ask you the same question, Mr. Hyde. Why are you skulking around where you shouldn't be? I kinda stumbled up here and it didn't take me long to see the fire door was open. Thought Dylan must have been inside, so I poked my head in. Except I didn't find Dylan, I found you. So I'll ask you again, what are you doing up here? I came here. I arrived here much like you. I noticed the door was ajar and came inside to investigate. I saw that nobody was here and thought that someone had forgotten to close the door. I'm going to have to give Dylan a piece of my mind when I see him. Frank stops our discussion there and leaves the room. Must be a fool if he thinks I'm buying that story. What could he been doing in here? Better not lock me in, motherfucker. One of the desk drawers is open. Seems to be empty. Huh? There's an imprint of something at the back. What could have been kept in here? Some pieces of paper are scattered around the desk. Visible handprints on the desk and some sort of papers. Someone must have been searching around here, other than myself, I mean. All sheets of Hotel Cape West headed writing. Some large bundles of old newspaper are stacked up in the corner. Curtains are a delightful shade of lavender and moldy green. Old. Table by the window. Would have probably been nice to sit back here in the day. Now it's just covered in these mysterious dark stains. People won't catch anything by being in here. Nothing too important. Bathtub's moldy. I'm glad I'm spending my days checking out moldy bathtubs. Try to turn the taps on, but they're rusted in place. Not like I need to run a bath up here anyway. Doesn't matter how much class the wooden seat adds, I'm not going near it. Guess I need to supply my own toilet paper. You aren't shitting here, man. Looks to be everything. Oh? Huh? Hey, dude. Hey, hi. Tony. What are you doing all the way up here, man? I could ask you the same question. Yeah, well, I have... You have what? Damn it, man, I'm no good at keeping things secret. Spit it out, Tony. What are you doing up here? Alright, alright. I'll tell you, but first tell me your reason for being up here. I mean, you must have a good reason, right? Not really, just taking a stroll. A stroll? You? Yeah, is that a crime now? Figured it'd be nice to see the floor before we all have to move out. When I got up here, when I got to the top of the stairs, I saw that the fire door was open. Isn't that weird? That's the same reason I'm here. Fuck off, Tony. I hate to ask, but could you make yourself scarce this time? I want to take a look around up here, but I want to do it alone. Yeah, sorry, but my stroll's not finished yet. Maybe you should go home and come back another time. Me? Come on, man, take a hike and leave me in peace up here. Why are you so keen on being up here alone? Just trust me on this. You hang around, it's all gonna go wrong, and I won't get the cash. Cash? What cash? Just forget about that, it's my business. I'm getting pretty clear picture of you, Tony. You call Mags to tell her the rent's coming soon. Also, Betty's thinking you're gonna buy her a snazzy Christmas present. Where's all the money coming from? It's my business. It's got absolutely nothing to do with you. How are you getting all the money to pay for these things? I got something lined up, is all. What have you got lined up? What's with you, man? Are you deaf? Hey. You planning on ripping somebody off? Why would I do a thing like that? Tony, you better come clean or else. Hide, wait a sec. I haven't done anything yet. The load bearing yet. So why are you hanging up here? Look, Hyde, I'm begging you. Let's have this chat another time. This time I just have to be alone. Just turn around and leave, will you? And you expect me to just do what you say? Please, Hyde. If you don't take my advice, things could turn nasty up here. Turn nasty? Who are you planning on paying a visit? I can't tell you that. Well, let me guess. You're expecting Frank, right? Please go back to your room. If you hear when he turns up, my plan's gonna disappear in a puff of smoke. Bit late for that, buddy. Just what the hell are you up to? I can't tell you. I just can't. Just what the hell is Tony hiding? Don't have enough of the facts to pressure him further. What's this plan you're talking about? I can't tell you. I just can't. Just what is Tony hiding? So we can't push him right now, huh? I need to show him something, I imagine. Ooh, can I bug the room, maybe? I don't think I have anything to get the truth out of him yet. Tony, wait here for a while. To hide? Check the other rooms while I'm here. No, not opening. Hey, you wait in there, Tony. I'll find evidence on you. Just you wait. So should I go bust into his room then, now that I know he's not there? Tony's still inside. Better leave this open. Be funny if we didn't, though. Keep old furniture and junk blocking the door to the roof. The way I'm getting through here. Them's the breaks, I guess. We go get Frank's attention. Oi, Frank. Yeah, come on out, Frank. You, what do you want? Just wanted to ask you something. What is it now? But why you were up in room 404. You hoping to meet somebody while you were up there? Well, actually, Tony called me up there. Yeah, just as I suspected. You know why? I haven't a clue. He just said something about having an important topic that we needed to discuss. Did you end up meeting with him then? No, because you turned up and decided not to go through with it. I see. Anyway, I'm sick to the back teeth of the subject. And I'm too busy to stand here and talk to you. Please leave. And not yet, I still have something to ask you. Did you get your tape back in the end? No, I'm still looking for it. Yeah, now that's interesting. Are we quite done now? I have things to do. Frank retreats back into his... So that's how it went down. Oh, you goofball, Tony, what did you steal? And I'm going to go steal it back right now. Nope, damn. Never mind. I cannot get into his room. Unless, wait, no, that's bad. Wait, is this his room? No. Alright, yeah, I don't think I can get into anyone else's room, so let's go have a little talk with our good buddy, Tony. I'm coming, Tony. I'm going to kill you. Oh, wrong door. Tony, I'm coming to kill you. Just what the hell are you up to? I can't tell you. I just can't. If I let you in on this, then you're gonna know how much of a worthless human being I am. Tony. You're not a worthless human being. Really? You shouldn't have such a low opinion of yourself. But if you're so sure that whatever you're up to is gonna soil your name, then stop what you're about to do and leave. It's always the same. Every time I do something like this, I end up regretting it later. That's all I do is regret. What's the plan you're talking about? I can't tell you. Out with it, you're not doing a very good job of hiding it. What? You're planning to extort money from Frank. No! The old man told me everything. He told me that you called him up here with something you needed to talk about. What? But when he got here, you were nowhere to be seen. Then I turned up and he went back to his room. That's what he said? Great, now you know. I was planning to have him meet me up here. And I was gonna make him a deal he couldn't refuse. Ever since the notice went out about the place closing, he's been coming to the 4th floor to look for something. I noticed he carried his beloved tape recorder with him when he did, so I thought I could hear the contents of the tape. I'd know what he was after. What do you regret doing, Tony? Well, you see, it's about what you did in the past, right? What? What do you know about my past? I've heard about you, Tony. I was told by somebody who knew about your previous convictions. Who could have told you about that? Frank Raver. Him? How did he know? He's an ex-cop like me. He used to be part of the LAPD. Even though he's off the force, he still doesn't take too kindly to ex-felons. Oh, figures. So now you know. I don't really care, Frank. Or Tony, Jimbo, whatever your name is. Where's Frank's tape? I got it somewhere safe. I was planning on returning it to him if he could meet my price. I'm certain there's stuff on there he'd rather keep to himself. I can't believe I've been such a fool. Yeah, you pretty much redefined stupidity this time. You really need to think more. If you've spent as much time on your music as you do on these crazy schemes, you might actually get somewhere and make some money. Threatening people with violence just doesn't suit you, you know? It's always the same old story. I end up doing stuff that isn't really me. That's how I managed to hurt the 2 people you heard about from Frank. I just started selling some of my music then, too. My manager squandered the money we made from the concert, and I just saw red. Can't say he looked very pretty after I'd finished with him. The second time I involved some street punk. There was a diehard fan who didn't stop listening to my stuff even after the incident. And this punk started wailing on the guy, so I jumped in and sent the punk to the hospital. This time I didn't get off so lightly. The record company severed my contract. And then all my efforts have amounted to next to nothing. I'm such an idiot. If you can see that this isn't the right way to live your life, then change. Yeah, you think I could do that if I'd been in this situation? Yeah, if you're serious, then just do it. You stop thinking up ways to beat people senseless or get money from them. You'll be heading in the right direction. Sure, it'll take time and might be a pain in the ass, but you'll get there in the end. And you'll be able to put the old Tony behind you and start afresh. Hyde. You said start afresh. Not the first person to tell me what I need to do. Who told you before? A fan I rescued from the punk. You know what that fan said to me? I love your songs, and I have them all, but you gotta get out of this rut you're in. You're only hurting yourself. Well, start afresh and put the past behind you. Start to live a better life. That's how it was, Hyde. I made a promise to that fan. Promise to start afresh and put the past behind me. I vowed to make the best music I ever made. Well, then maybe it's about time you made good on that promise. You wouldn't want to let down your fans now, would you? Hyde. Yeah, pull yourself together, Tony. You just have to really put your mind to it. You really think I can? You're right. What you said just now, I think I can change. I hope for your sake you can. But what am I gonna do about the old man's tape? Give it to me. I'll look after it. Just tell him that you gave it to me and I'll sort out the rest. You serious? Would I say it if I wasn't? Here you go, man. Tony gives me Frank's tape. I'm counting on you, Hyde. I'm gonna head back to my room. Tony makes his way out. Think I'll head back to my room too. No way I'm giving this back without hearing it first. Fucking Kyle. I was thinking the same thing though, Kyle. I need to catch up. I don't know. When was the last time you watched? Episode before? In that case, talked to Marie a bit, got a little bit more about her situation with her husband and her brother who died. Old guy is an ex-cop. He's about to be blackmailed by Tony. Tony needs money. Tony gave up on the blackmail attempt and has given us the tape, and we're gonna give it back to old man after we give it a listen. Hey, Tony. Let's play this tape. Put that in. Side A, naturally. Let's see what this thing says. Oh yeah, I gotta rewind it first. No, what happened? What happened? It broke? Oh crap, I broke the tape. Damn, it's gone and done it. How the hell am I gonna explain this to Frank? Did I get a bad end? I was just rewinding it. Fucking shitty old tape. What the fuck? I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. Well, now I gotta run all the way back down. Now I'll definitely do a save night before I do it next time. Put that in. Frank's tape. Use. Fast forward. Okay, let me do a save here. That in. Did you do it again? Shut up! No, I didn't know. I somehow got a game over on the tape. I didn't do anything though. I'm innocent. Ooh. Wait, hold on. The hell? It's just a music tape. Let's try the B side. Bang on the how we coherent? This thing broken or something? Bang on the how we. What to do then? Just playing the thing and get me anywhere. Nah, it's still the same. What do I do then? Holy, I still need to do side B still, right? Can I is there like, can I play the reverse of it or something? Like what, can I like play it in reverse or something? How do I approach this? Any ideas in the chat? That's what I'm thinking, reverse, but there's no like reverse button. There's like rewind it, but I can't play it reversed. Oh wait, no, I can't. Wait, can I? Was that playing in reverse? Oh, okay. I need to fast forward it. Okay. There we go. 13 years ago, a person died at Hotel Cape West. The deceased was Kathy McGrath. The voice of an elderly man comes from the tape. Investigation memo number 00883. That's Frank's voice, alright? State of the 4th floor, just as it was 13 years ago. My initial sweep of room 404, where Kathy McGrath's body was found, is complete. Before vacating the building, I must find the lost items connected with Condor. Kathy McGrath. That's the name of the victim from the murder 13 years ago. Now I know that it was room 404 that her body was discovered in, too. Looks like Frank's been looking into the events of the murder that took place here. But what does he mean by lost items connected with Condor? Question is, why is Frank investigating the incident from 13 years ago? Without wanting to jump to any conclusions, maybe he's got some sort of connection to the hotel. I think it's time for me to get my head together. After returning from a walk early on December 21st, I ran into Mags. I asked if I could take a look around the 4th floor, but she refused. Someone overheard my chat with Mags. That person was Dylan, as usual. Snoopy fuck. Right. Dylan said that he'd gladly show me around the 4th floor. We agreed to meet up there at 4 o'clock. My pager started bleeping, so I got Rachel on the phone. She had some new information about the murder in a hotel from 13 years ago. She revealed that the person who discovered the body was... Right. Look at that guy! Holy fuck! The person who discovered the body was none other than Peter Rivet, who just happened to be Marie's husband. Armed with the information Rachel had given to me, I went to question Marie. She talked about the accusations of insurance fraud and about her husband and brother. From this chat, I learned that Mike, her brother, saw that the body as well. I also learned that Robespierre. Right. Marie let slip that the hotel staff used Star as a secret code word. It was connected to the party that was thrown just prior to the closure of the hotel. After finishing my chat with her, I prepared my response to the other order. I posted it in the room 404 mailbox. I listened to Frank's tape, which I got from Tony. Finally knew what Frank had been investigating. Turns out he was looking into... Right, Frank's looking into the murder in room 404 from 13 years ago. There was a memo regarding the unsolved murder case on Frank's tape. Listen to the entire contents of the tape. It said something about what Frank was actually trying to find. Turns out he's investigating... Right. The last thing recorded on Frank's tape was him saying he was looking for lost items connected with Condor. Seems like I'm not the only one looking into the building's past. But why is Frank so focused on this even after his retirement? Why would he still be looking into an unsolved case that happened 13 years ago? The murder 13 years ago and the disappearance of the Scarlet Star 25 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection that links the two incidents. Why do I get the feeling that my questions are just leading to more questions? I'll keep going. I usually stop after one, because I go pretty long, but I want to try and keep it going. Oh, did you not know? I also knew that Robespierre was a real person. Did you not know Robespierre was real? Did you think it was just a name? Robespierre. No. I forget, is Robespierre the guy that inspired the Guy Fawkes Mac? Like, he was the guy that he was the Powder Revolution or something? I'm trying to remember exactly. December 21st. Mysterious letter. 25 years ago. The apartment's past. Chapter 5, December 22nd, 1980. Picture. Who's calling me? Oh. It's the phone. Reach out from my bed and grab the receiver. Hello. Hey. Come on, Rachel, can't you leave it for another 30 minutes or so? Really want to hear my voice, call me back later. What the hell are you doing and still in bed at this time? Oh no, it's our mom. What? Oh no, it's... Hi, it's me, your mom. No, boy, it's me, Ed. Ed? So you're still sleeping, huh? Yeah, well, I was. I see. Well, I guess this won't interest you enough to get your lazy ass out of bed anyway. But hey, hang on. I thought I'd extend a hand of friendship and give you another chance. Yeah, maybe I'll have to reconsider, seeing as you can't even be bothered to get out of bed. Have a nice life, Hyde. Ed, wait. Yeah? You're right. Someone who sleeps until 10 on a Monday shouldn't be given a second chance. Go on. It's just that I've been getting lazy recently and need to regain my focus. I know I gotta get my act together and... And what? But talk to me, Ed. What did you want to say? I want to work for you again. Just tell me what I have to do. Well, sales stuff, Hyde. It ain't that hard, you know? You can start with your current inventory. Try selling some of that to the local residents. You seriously think the people here are gonna buy this stuff? Of course they will. It's extremely hard to sell stuff to the people around you. That's why I think it's only fitting for you to try. I guess it helps if you're on good terms. You manage to defy all the odds and sell some of the stuff to your neighbors. I'll give you that second chance we discussed. I'll leave it to you which stuff you try and sell. You got plenty to choose from. Make successful sales to 2 of your neighbors and give me a call. Yeah, will do. That's all I wanted to say. Hang on, Ed. Just wanted to ask you about the order sheet. I already told you I cannot accept orders that don't go through me first. Forget about it. Focus on making them sales. Rachel. Hey there, sweetie. Now that's the kind of voice I'd like to be woken up to. Easy there, Kyle. Anyway, do you really think you can sell some of your goods to the people in your building? Man, I'll give it a try. Gotta face facts, though. With everyone getting ready to leave the place, chances are they're trying to deal with too many of their own problems to want to buy household goods from me. Well, you're still in with a chance, though. Yeah, really? You think so? Yeah, there's always a chance you'll get lucky. All you gotta do is find out just what the customer wants. You know what you've got. If you know you got what you're looking for, selling it to them should be no problem. Maybe you're right. Like I said, I'll give it a try. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. I'm keen to see how you do in this. Great. Hey, Kyle, have you found a new place to live yet? Still looking. I can't find a place in time, maybe. Absolutely not. The space in my room's already spoken for. Oh, it is? Yeah, Smila's coming home. Well, is she now? That sounds good. She's coming back from art college for the winter break. That's good. She's doing well. That makes me happy. Well, Evans. I met her for the first time about a year back, when I found myself holed up in a joint called Hotel Dusk. She was in bad shape and had lost part of her memory. She got mixed up in something when she was young and had no memory of it. It's been 10 years laying on the hospital bed in a deep sleep. Now she's all alone with no relatives to look after her. How's she dealing with life at college? Well, I can't say it's all going super smoothly, but she's not slacking off. She seems to keep a lot to herself, though. She says she'd rather not bother us with it. Kyle, I think she's come home so she can see you again. She gives the impression she's got things to say but only wants to share them with you. I'll let you know when she gets here. Got it. Thanks, Rachel. There's something else I wanted to ask you. What is it? I need you to check up on the word condor and see if it's connected to anything special. Condor? I'll certainly look into it. I'll get you on the phone as soon as anything turns up. That's what I was hoping you'd say. I better go. Good luck with the sales, Kyle. Oh, man. I turn the tap on, splash my face with cool, refreshing water that comes out. Choosing what to wear doesn't take me too long. And I figure out a way to entice the other tenants to buy some of my stuff. That'd be a good idea to find out exactly what I've got with me. I took a little look before. I might be able to get the cop to buy the camera. I put a box under the table with the Red Crown logo, full of crap I'm supposed to sell. I'm upset with the lock. Robespierre. Yeah, I mean, I already did this and give a quick look over. See if there's anything new he says. The invisible ink pen, calculator. Pocket camera. Surface cleaner. Wax. Tube of glue. Snow globe. Main context, Owl, that girl witnessed a mob kidnapping during a play date. That's all. That's her main trauma. Huh? Should know, it's the phone again. Very popular these days. Smello. Mom? So that's where you are. I just called Red Crown, but you weren't there. They told me you were taking a short vacation. Yeah. You seem to be taking a lot of time off, Kyle. Everything okay? You haven't got yourself into some kind of trouble at work, have you? No, of course not. Everything's fine. Good, then I can stop worrying. But why are you calling work anyway? I needed to speak to Ed about something. What was it? I got a call from LAPD this morning. They decided to reopen the case surrounding your father. Hey, what? Reopen it? Looks like they're gonna start early next year. I wanted to let Ed know. When he was on the original case 25 years ago and they officially ceased investigating, he was the only one who took the time to see me in person and break the news. Why would the LAPD show such a sudden interest in reopening the case now? I wasn't sure, but Ed said something about a possible reason. He thinks it's all down to the mayoral candidate Hugh Speck. Hugh Speck? He used to work on the force and he's made it his mission to wage a war on organized crime. Yeah, no, I saw that part of his speech on TV. He was saying lots of stuff like that. Still, reopening a case that closed 25 years ago can't be easy. I mean, you're right, bet there's a hell of a lot of red tape. Don't get your hopes up too, though, Mom. There's no guarantee that you'll get to the bottom of this. They'll get to the bottom of it this time, either. I understand, but Who knows? Maybe they simply overlooked something before. I've thought about it long and hard. Why did he have to die like that? Who would want to kill him? Never found out the truth behind his death. I wonder whether knowing the truth would have helped me overcome his grief or not. Maybe if I'd known, I wouldn't be forced to live the life I do now. Mom, do you really want to know the truth behind what happened to your father? I do now. Even if it reveals things I didn't want to know about him. I need to know the truth behind what happened. Chris Hyde was my dad, and it feels it's my duty to find out the reason for his death. I understand how you must feel, Kyle. The LAPD have promised to let me know if there's any developments in the case. That's good to know. They're reopening the case about my old man. Chat with my mom brought back what Rex said the other day. Somehow know that if I can locate the Scarlet Star that went missing 25 years ago, it might bring me closer to finding out how my dad died. Alright, I think it's time to try and complete Ed's little assignment. Because a guy like me is only suited to working for a place like Red Crown. Let's do it. Let's see who needs shit. First thing to do is find out what kind of things people want. Second floor seems like a good starting point. Hey, my man. Well, if it isn't Hyde! How we doing after our chat yesterday? Not great. I couldn't sleep very well after what you said. In fact, I ended up cracking open a bottle of bourbon I'd been holding on to. Got a nasty hangover, huh? Yeah, you could say that. I got through the entire thing, did some hardcore thinking. Well, it turns out I managed to solve a few issues I've been having, though. Yeah, like what? Well, for one, I realized music's my reason for living. That's good to hear. I know he'll scam me. I'm keeping him at arm's length. I don't trust him one bit. Well, did you come over just to see how it's doing? That's one of the reasons. What else did you want, then? Is there anything bothering you? Bothering me? You know, like you run out of something you needed some more of. Run out of something? Can't think of anything I need to go out and buy. Looks like I'm losing this one. Well, I just remembered. Remembered what? There was something I was thinking about buying. What was it? Something I can use on a guitar. Tony. A guitar is an invaluable piece of equipment to a person in the music business. Musicians may make a lot of sacrifices when they're short of cash, but they'll always be willing to buy something if it's for the guitar. You got that right. Glad to know we see eye to eye for one side. We do? And I'm looking for something to put the shine back on the old guitar. There's an audition coming up, and I've got to get it shining before then. My guitar's in pretty bad state, real filthy, you know? Stuff I was using before just ran out before the audition came up. Put me in a real fix. Problem is, these things cost money, and the kind of stuff I'm after is expensive. It'd be good if there was something cheaper available. Oh, there is, Tony. Really? You got something like that? Yes, you see. Bleach. You need to bleach your guitar immediately. What's better, the wax or the cleaner? Probably the wax, right? I would imagine the cleaner has like shit in it. I don't know guitars. Yeah, I'm going to use your wax. Here, and Tony the wax. Oh, let me take a bite. It's wax. It's a brand new product that's guaranteed to put the shine back on anything. Just apply some of it and it'll be gleaming in no time. So this will work on my guitar too? Absolutely. I bet this stuff doesn't come cheap though, right? I thought you'd say that. Thing is, stuff's very cheap. How cheap? Only $3. $3? It's a deal. Thanks. Here's your cash. Nice doing business with you. We'll be seeing you. This is easy. Tony goes back into his room. Not too shabby. But Tony decided to take one of the items off my hands. I just gotta make a sale to one more person and I'll prove my commitment to Ed. Imagine it's the second person that's gonna be difficult. Just break into Betty's house. No one's here. Nothing, even bees get more attention from buzzing than I do. No dice. Let's try Marie. Hey Marie, it's me. You have a moment? Sorry, Mr. Hyde, I'm a little busy at the moment. I'm not feeling very well. Can we talk later? Yeah, no problem. No sense in wasting my time trying to sell stuff to people who aren't feeling good. Come back later. Oh, no. My business. My money. I probably have to sell... I mean, I know that the old man has a broken cassette tape now. I might be able to help him with that. He's got that retirement money, too. Damn. I can't take advantage of him here. I want to be the buzz that people talk about. Oh my god, I'm striking out! No one's here! Where is everyone? What, am I gonna sell to the landlady? Who is that? Huh? Somebody's coming up from the basement. Oh, it's Betty. Well, that put me in a real fix. Everything alright, Betty? Oh, good morning, Mr. Hyde. No, everything's not okay. So, oh, why the long face? Oh, it's that obvious. I'm not having a good day. Hey, Betty? Don't worry about it, Mr. Hyde. Betty hurries away after uttering those words. What's up with her? That sounds like a sale waiting to be made. Ka-ching! Haha, ka-ching! Get back here. Get back here immediately, Betty. I have products for you. Betty, let me in. Now's not a good time. I've got other things to deal with. Could you come back later? Funny, she sounded totally different to the Betty I met in the lobby. Wonder what she's doing. Let me in. Damn. I'll get you another day, Betty. Look in the basement with the gunshot fucking footsteps. I bet she needs some detergent. The communal washing machine. It was slightly open. Hey, yo! I'm stealing your dress. With a dress inside this washing machine, by the looks of it, it's soaked. Looking closer, the dress seems to have some stains on it. Looks like someone missed their mouth while drinking, left some serious stains. There we go, now we got something. Now we're working with something. I'm coming for you, Betty. Me and my gunshot feet are coming for you. Hey, Betty, I couldn't help but go through your laundry, and I happened to notice you really fucked up that dress. Betty, let me in. I'm coming to kick your ass, Betty. With a sale. Betty, you got time for a quick chat? Fucking Hyde, leave me alone! What? What, Mr. Hyde? What brings you here? I found a dress in the laundry. belong to you? It does, but why are you asking? Mr. Hyde, you haven't been going through my washing, have you? Well, hold on. Betty. No, why would I do that? Then how did you know I was washing my dress? Well, never thought you'd be the kind of guy who goes into freaky stuff like that. You got it all wrong. So you did take a look at my washing. Leave me alone, you're disgusting. Hang on a minute. Fuck. Betty looks furious as she goes back into her room. My sale! Betty, come back. I don't want to talk to you, Mr. Hyde. I can't blame her. Suppose I'd better go try somewhere else. So sad. I was gonna sell you detergent and things. Landlady, you want to buy something from me? Oh, why would you? I'm a fucking failure. The worst salesman ever. Maybe people in the cafe want to buy something. Well, hello, Mr. Hyde. Come on in. Hi. Maybe it's just me, but you're looking a bit pale today. Can't say I've ever seen you look this way before. Is that so? Trust me, Mr. Hyde, when it comes to noticing the way my regulars look, I'm the best. Something I got in your mind? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. If you say so. Don't know what it's about today, but all my customers have been down in the dumps. I noticed the same thing with Marie earlier. Really? She looked down? Yeah, not sure what the problem was, but she wasn't looking very happy. Definitely had the look of someone who had something on their mind. I had Claire go over and talk to her. Figured it'd be easier for her to talk to another woman about it, raise her spirits. Seems it did the trick too. After they spoke, she did seem a little bit happier. If you feel like having a chat with me and getting something off your chest, feel free. Sydney leaves after saying his piece. So Marie wasn't in a very happy mood when she was in here. Wonder what she had in her mind. I could go harass her, too. I love harassing women. I love breaking into their rooms and selling them products. Can I help you, Mr. Hyde? No, it's nothing. Okay, well, get the fuck out of my store, then. Hey, Claire. Hi, Mr. Hyde. Can I get you something? No, I'm good. Actually, I wanted to ask you something. You sure? Go ahead. I heard you had a chat with Marie earlier. That's right, but how'd you know about that, Mr. Hyde? Well, Sydney told me. He said that you and her were discussing something. Well, sometimes I just can't believe him. Sure does run his mouth off. What was Marie so concerned about? Actually worried about her as well, you see. She seemed a bit upset when I went back to her room a short while ago. Really, she did? Well, I guess she's got lots on her mind now. Hey, Claire. What's Marie concerned about? Well, it's about her safety. Oh, well, I have locks. I have mechanisms I can give her. I'm pretty sure it's something that all women living alone are worried about. She's particularly worried about her room only having a single lock. She really wants to find a way to increase her security until she leaves. Unfortunately, I couldn't really offer her any helpful advice. Wish there was somebody who could help her out. That's interesting. I'm the seller, baby. Hey, Claire. Thanks for letting me in on this. No problem, Mr. Hyde. Anytime. Oh, Marie. I hear you were feeling unsafe. Allow me to double that. Watch as I kick down your door. I'm sorry about before, Mr. Hyde. Not a problem. I guess I shouldn't really have come around when you weren't feeling up to it. Bad timing, I suppose. You look kinda pale. Anything troubling you? Actually... Are you worried about your safety? My safety? Why would you be thinking about that, Mr. Hyde? Well, I have a habit of knowing these things. I can imagine how terrifying it must be for a single woman living alone. Especially if they had bugging devices planted in their home. Precisely, Mr. Hyde. I'm at the point where I don't really know what to do. I can't sleep at night either. Well, if you'd like, you can talk to me about it, Marie. Thank you, Mr. Hyde. I really don't know what to do. Always thinking about what would happen if someone broke in at night while I'm asleep. You're right, it could happen. Well, let's do something about it. What do you propose? Well, you could use something. Such as? Let's see, what's the best? I thought I had like the super doorknob too. Hold on. I put another bugging device in your room just in case someone breaks in. Not too hard to install either. Yeah, there we go. Here. I passed the security lock to Marie. This looks like a security lock for a door. It's one of the items I'm selling. Fits easily on the door and lets you double lock it for extra security. If you fit your door with this, I'm sure you'll be able to sleep soundly at night. Do you think I can fit it to my door? Well, absolutely. But this must be quite an expensive piece of equipment, right? Well, not at all. It's only $3. In that case, I'll take it. Glad to hear it. Here's your money. Ah, perfect. I received $3 from Marie. If you'll excuse me, Mr. Hyde. Marie returns to the confines of her room. That's taken some of the pressure off. Glad Marie decided to buy something. Well, that's that. I sold 2 items to people living here in the building. Maybe now it'll cut some slack. No time to waste. I'll get him on the phone right away. Oh, Ed, I did it! Are you proud of me? Papa? This isn't my door. Too bad I couldn't help out Betty, but she refused to be reasonable. Time to get my job back. Ed's been murdered. Red Crown, how may I help you? It's me. Ed around? Yeah, I'll grab him. What do you want, Hyde? Just wanted to let you know I passed your little test. Sold some of the items to the people living here. You did you? Faster than I expected, too. I worked out what they needed and offered some suitable items from my stock. Clever. So you'll finally realize what it takes to sell things, huh? Well, congratulations, you're no longer fired. Now get your ass over to the office pronto. Hang on, Ed, there's a favor I need to ask you. I'm fresh out of favors, Hyde, don't push it. Let me stay here and work instead of coming back to the office. And naturally, you must have a good reason for it. You'd have found out sooner or later, but I took the order from that mysterious client. I want to stay here until I can get to the bottom of it. So you know who the client is now, I suppose? I haven't figured that part out yet, but I've been promised some more information about that in the reward soon. Tell me why, Hyde? Why are you so hell-bent on completing this order? I mean, the thing went missing 25 years ago. What makes you think you can find it now? I'm not sure, but the order must have come straight to me for a reason. The person who sent it to me must believe that I can get to the bottom of it. You probably heard from my mom by now, but the case of my dad's murder will be reopened. I've been thinking about it, and here's what I believe. Something tells me that if I can locate the item on the order sheet, I can find out more about his death. You mean you think this is all connected? Come on, you're reaching a bit there, aren't you? I just call it a gut feeling. Gut feeling? That's the Hyde I know, alright. Alright, you won me over. I'll let you deal with his order despite my better judgment. The only condition is you come up with a good without fail. You come up with the goods without fail. From today onwards, that crummy apartment you call home is your office. Roger that, Ed. Aside from the stuff you already got Rachel looking into, anything else you'd find useful for your investigation? You ever heard of a guy named Frank Raver? He's older than you, used to be an LAPD cop. Frank Raver? Name rings a bell, but I can't put a face to him. Why are you interested in him? He lives in the building. He's been looking into the events that happened 13 years ago. Seems like he's keen on solving the case that never got solved. Victim's name was Kathy McGrath. She was the wife of the hotel's owner. Alright, I'll see if I can call in a couple favors and dig up some dirt on the guy. I owe it to you, Ed. Fuck you. He didn't say I love you. Things are looking up. Seems I can focus my efforts on that order now. Before I do anything, though, better put all these things back in my box. 1 o'clock. I think it's time I tried to find out a bit more about this building. When I think about who's likely to know most about the history of this place, one who springs to mind is Sydney, cafe's owner. That reminds me, I haven't eaten anything since this morning. Maybe I'll head down there and grab a bite to eat. Yummy, yummy hamburger. Let's zoom down there. Get that burger. No one better interrupt me. Looks like the place is empty. Hi there, come on in. Welcome to Lucky's Cafe. Hey, Claire. What's today's coffee? It's straight Mandheling. What the fuck is Mandheling? It's from Indonesia and has a distinctive aroma and strong taste to match. Sounds good. We'll take one of those and a large plate of pasta carbonara. Let me guess, you want that with mushrooms and coarsely grounded pepper. Perfecto. You got it, Mr. Hyde. Feel free to take your usual seat, too. Thanks. Grazie, as the Italians would say. Burger. I love that pose so much. I love the hamburger pose. It's been quite a while since I had lunch here on a Monday. Here you go. Today's coffee and a plate of carbonara. The pasta's fettuccine, and the bacon is hand